Alright, we're starting this hunt off with what I think may have been a little bone pin, possibly, but as you can see, it's crumbling immediately. Found several bones that day that were pretty mushy like that. I don't know, must have just been the conditions. A pretty large piece of bone here that was sticking out of the sand. I decided to unbury it. I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was in there pretty solid, so I was thinking possibly there was a skull, but again, that little piece I just set to the side there is super mushy and it just pulled right off. See how it's breaking apart there. And this is just going to be probably part of the spinal column of a bovine or equine animal. Got a really dark patina on it, so I'm thinking it's pretty old. So, could be a buffalo, you never know. I thought this was a really cool find right here. Looks like the canine tooth out of a canine, a dog creature. I'm thinking I might make a necklace out of this. It's pretty cool. But I think I find what might be a much better tooth later on in this video. Stick around. About to find another piece of spinal column here. You find a lot of these out there on the river. And this one's got a curious little feature on it that you don't always see. These break off pretty often, but right here where I'm about to pick it up from, that long piece right there is on buffaloes and cows. And when they're short like this, it could be a cow or a buffalo, but buffaloes, where their hump forms, that piece can get really long. So if you find one with a really long piece on it, that's from a buffalo. This one could be either or. Water hunting was kind of tough this day because when the wind is blowing in waves and ripples across the water like that, it distorts what you can see through the water at times. But I did alright with this piece right here. This is a belemnite, which is actually a fossilized squid. See how it tapers at the top there? That's the squid's body. Smallest one I've ever found. Great example of wind distortion on the water right here. You can see how difficult that can be to look through sometimes. I pulled out a nice little Echinoid chunk right there. I didn't check to see if that hole goes all the way through. I think it does, but it's just got sand in it. Really pretty little piece of horn coral here. It's like a little gem. What is that, a point? Nope, just the accursed shale. Trying to show you here that I was poking around at something on the ground. I didn't realize until I took a closer look that it was actually a broken little needle tip, and just a beautiful little tip too. It's hard to see in this video, but it's very well made. Bye-bye. At this point, the waves and the wind had died down just enough that I was able to paddle out to a nice big gravel bar. Spotted something pretty good right through the waves there. Now this is just my opinion, so not everybody's going to agree on this. But whenever these crinoid discs are polished out really flat and smooth and the hole is opened up and smoothed out in the middle, I believe that these were probably used as beads. I actually found quite a few flakes on this hunt. I just didn't film most of them. That's a nice piece of Florence or Kay County chert right there. Wouldn't be a hunt without a nice marble. If you know me, I love my marbles. I lost most of them a long time ago, so I've been trying to recover them ever since. Now this was kind of a surprising find right here. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to find, but what it ends up being is just a beautifully river polished flake knife, flake blade. It's serrated all the way around the edges, except of course down there at the bottom where it's broken. But what a beautiful polish and beautiful material. It's kind of got pink and peach and brown in it. This next clip is the last find of day 1, and if it's what I think it is, it's a first for me. Now, it's not actually an artifact, but it's pretty mysterious, and I want you guys' opinion. So it's time for another installment of Artifact
or Fiction?
I got the phone out to film this one because I knew I had something different. I didn't know what I was filming, but I knew it was different, so I wanted a nice, clear, up-close picture of it. But I think what this is possibly a fossilized shark tooth. Now, from what I understand, Oklahoma doesn't have a lot of fossilized shark teeth, but you can find them. They're not very common, but you can find them. What we're not known for is megalodon teeth. Now, this is a pretty big chunk, and a lot's been broken off of it, and it's been polished down by the river over time. Are we looking at a megalodon tooth?
Who else in the level car say yeah?
Artifact or Fiction?
Hey everybody, it's me and my shadow. Thanks for joining me today. It was super windy yesterday, and it's supposed to be pretty windy again today, but maybe not quite as bad, so I might actually be able to do a little bit of narration. I don't know. We'll find out. You'll find out. Just popped up on something that looks like it's worked. Yeah. Mostly cortex left on that. Definitely chipped on though. I'll leave that for somebody else. I see a bottle sticking out right here. It's stuck in there. I thought it was going to be a cork top. No embossing. Liquor bottle, it says. Pretty neat. I'll set it out there for somebody that might want that. This kind of looks curious to me. Oh yeah? Whoops, don't do that. Yeah, that's worked. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 flakes driven off of it. Simple little blade or saw or something. Cool. Well guys, I have not had much luck today. I've been walking a long time. I'm actually I'm pretty tired, so I'm kind of making my way out, but I just found something. But man, talk about Heartbreak City. At least I'm pretty sure anyway. Check it out.
extreme heartbreak. Oh, can you believe that? Broken at the bottom and the tip. I guess that would have been a drill or something. Something very, very nice. Well, it's better than nothing, and it's part of its story, so I'm gonna take that and be happy with it. My goodness, that would have been nice. Alright, so there was this bar sticking out of the water that I passed up yesterday that looked really good. I just didn't have time for it. And I was already paddling back and finished with the hunt today. But then I saw this bar again. And you know me, I gotta hunt it. I got no reason why I need to be home today, so I'm just kind of worn out from yesterday, but this is a sizable little bar here that's freshly washed. I'm gonna hunt it. I have to. I want to. And as soon as I pulled up, looks like base, part of a base of one. So maybe it'll be a good omen. Either way, I'm gonna hunt this bar for a little while before I call it a day. I think I'll see a little star-faced Echinoid right there. Yeah. Man, that's a really nice one on it. Star-faced or flower-faced, whatever you want to call it. Beautiful. Okay, well, I just picked something up, and it's something, I thought it was going to be a flake, so I tried to put it back how I found it. I haven't really looked at it that much, but it's this little guy right here, and I'm thinking it might be like a broken scraper. It's uniface. I can't tell what it is. That might be the base down here to something. But yes, it's part of an artifact. Looks like it would have been pretty nice. Cool. Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm completely dogged out. I can barely do anything but just walk back to the artifact yak. This bar that I stopped at was way bigger than it looked from the water, and I've been here for probably almost 2 more hours, and I've only covered, thoroughly only covered maybe 25-30% of it. I've been walking for about 7 hours today so far, and I've still got to paddle home, so I'm gonna kind of quick walk and just cherry pick my way through the rest of this section here. Maybe we'll spot something. If not, thanks for joining me.